Brandon Nimmo leads off. Hunter Brown's first pitch of the night is a fastball in at the knees for a strike, and we're underway. That's the pitch, but he went to Wayne State, started throwing harder, got the attention of the scouts, and you see what he's able to do there as he strikes out Nimmo for the first out of the night. Streak stopped yesterday when he went 0 for 5 against the Cardinals. And he hits a weak ground ball. Brown has it on the backhand and takes care of Marte for the second out of rest. Ahead on Lindor, 1-2, and he takes care of him with a high fastball away. Couple of strikeouts in a 1-2-3 inning for Hunter Brown. World Series that night, facing Jose Altuve leading off, and Altuve taps the first pitch foul, 0-1. Coming back from the broken thumb that kept him out for the first month and a half. And he goes down on the slider out of the strike zone, and so Scherzer makes quick work of Altuve. Bregman had a 3-hit game yesterday for the Astros, and he rifles one. Diving stop by Beatty, gets to his feet, one-hop throw, and Alonso digs it out. Skies one to center field, and Nimmo back a couple of strides, plenty of room. He puts it away, and Scherzer's got himself a 1-2-3 opening inning on just 7 pitches. They're Mets.
I doubt it.
That's like, that's grounded down to third, and Bregman on the backhand sets and fires and gets Alonso one away. That's the old, 3-2 coming to Pham, and he pulls one down to third, and Bregman handles that one with a lot of weight showing. 2 assists for Bregman in the inning, 2 out. They're out for the year. Jose Urquidy's on the sidelines, and yet they continue to pitch brilliantly. McNeil gets under one to center field. Should be easy for Jake Myers. 6 up and 6 down for Hunter Brown to start the night. 304. This year he wasn't hitting, and he wasn't hitting for power early, and he strikes out on 3 pitches here. Second strikeout for Scherzer. Well, he's going to miss a significant amount of time as Diaz strikes out, so Scherzer's got his breaking ball working tonight. Now they get Votto back. McCormick skies one behind first base. Alonso into foul ground, right up against the railing, gives way now to McNeil, who makes the catch. Daniel Vogelbach, 2 for 7 with a home run in the series against the Cardinals, and he skies one down the right field line, right toward the pole, and that ball is out of here. Daniel Vogelbach with a sky-scraping home run on the first pitch he sees. He hits it out of the ballpark for his 4th home run of the year to give the Mets the early lead. Well, Vogelbach went into his hiatus talking about wanting to hit the ball in the air more. He got one in the air for a home run at Citi Field, and this one was a sky-scraping home run to give the Mets the early 1-0 lead.
Up in the strike zone, he likes it straight. Oh, down the middle, up, and that's in his wheelhouse.
Beatty hits one up the middle, and he's got a base hit. So Brett Beatty gets on the changeup and hits it up the middle, and the Mets with back-to-back hits to start the 3rd.
Back down in the 9-hole.
And he lines one to left field, and that's down for a base hit. Beatty pulls in at second, so 3 straight hits from the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Home run by Vogelbach, following singles by Beatty and Alvarez, and the Mets have 2 men on. What's the chance of that? And Nimmo drives one to center field. Myers coming on, and he'll get there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. 2-1 to Marte. And he hits one toward the middle of the diamond. Base hit into center field. Beatty around third. He'll come in to score. It's an RBI single for Starling Marte. His 20th run batted in, and the Mets are up 2-0. More so against lefties than against righties. And this one's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Tucker, back to the warning track at the wall, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor with a 3-run homer. And the Mets have put up a 5 spot against Hunter Brown in the 3rd inning. It's 5-0 New York. Lindor with a quality at bat from the left side. His 14th home run, just his 6th as a left-hand batter. And the Mets with their 2nd home run of the inning.
Fastball. Oh boy, he did not sink, stayed straight down in inner half. Right into.
Lindor unloaded for 3. And Pete grounds one to short, and Pena gets in front of it. And darts the throw in the dirt, and Abreu picked it out.
Looks like he's leaning forward, but he's not.
And Tommy takes it low for ball 4. He goes upstairs and strikes on McNeil. Inning comes to an end. See how he does with this one. He's retired his first 6 batters. Pena shoots one through the right side, and that'll go in to right field for a base hit. So Pena, the first base runner of the night for Houston. He lines one to left field, coming across his Pham, and he makes the catch. Nice play by Tommy. Got a good break on that ball going toward the line. Lindor is now homered in back-to-back games. The runner goes. That's drilled to left. Pham's in front of it. Now Pena's got to retreat as Pham's throw comes back to first, and Pena just got back safely. Season with the Astros, former American League MVP, and he flies one out to left center. And on comes Nimmo. And so Scherzer gives up his first hit, retires the next 3.
Idolizing Justin Verlander, so much so that watch him when he delivers the baseball here as Dan Vogelback grounds to shortstop, one away.
Drafted.
3-2 to Brett Beatty, and he goes down swinging on the slider. 4th strikeout for Brown.
Crouch from the left side.
And a 4-pitch walk to Alvarez, so he's on base for the 2nd time. You know, the notion still holds after 10 months out. And a good curveball to strike out Nimmo. 5 strikeouts for Brown, and that'll do it for the Mets in the top of the 4th.
He goes away with secondary pitches.
And he strikes out Bregman with a slider right in the middle of the plate. Strikeouts tonight for Scherzer. And now Kyle Tucker, who flied out his first time up. And Tucker socks one out to right. Marte going back to the warning track. He's got room, and he makes the catch.
He's getting a lot of break. He's keeping it away. It's a good pitch.
And he throws a fastball, and Abreu pops it up into shallow right. And Marte with the easy play. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down.
So this is wonderful. It's all good stuff.
Starting Marte hits the first pitch on the ground to 3rd. Alex Bregman throws him out. 1 pitch and 1 retired for Hunter Brown in the 5th.
From the night before, just to figure out what he's doing well and what he needs to improve upon. He does that on a daily basis. And the pitchers see this. They respect the work that he puts in.
Bregman pulls in the foul pop by Lindor, and there are 2 out. Full report on Saturday. 1-2 to Alonso, and he holed up. He did not. He went around on a pitch that was way out of the strike zone. Yainer Diaz leads off in the home 5th inning. And Diaz gets first pitch slider and tops it. And Scherzer with the underhand flip. 1 pitch, 1 out. It's for Max. 3-2 coming. And he got it to Chase for strike 3. 5 strikeouts now for Scherzer, and he's now retired 8 in a row. Daniel last year in the postseason hit .345 with 4 home runs, and he hits the comebacker, and Scherzer hand grenades it over to first. And Max is through 5 brilliant innings. It's kind of like other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how'd you like the play? And Pham lines one in the left. That rolls to the wall. Picked up there by McCormick. The throw to second. Bounces away from Altuve. And Pham is in with a double.
Pham continues to rip.
That's up the middle, and McNeil's got a base hit. Pham to 3rd. He'll turn there and head on home. Jeff McNeil snaps that 0 for 9 with an RBI single, and it's 6-0 New York.
Got a hanging breaking ball.
Win list. And it's on the outside corner, and Vogelback knew it. 7 strikeouts now for Hunter Brown. Hits in a season until Ichiro Suzuki broke it. McNeil runs. The throw by Maldonado into the runner, goes into center field, and McNeil will take off for 3rd. Jeff McNeil with his 4th stolen base of the year, and he takes 3rd on Maldonado's throwing error.
He got a
count. And Brett grounds one down to first, and McNeil will hold as Abreu steps on the bag for the 2nd out.
Oh, nothing ticks up.
And his first pitch, flied out to left center field, and overcomes Myers. One pitch by Stanek, and he gets the third out in the top of the sixth. Mets get a run.
Been working that outside corner with number 1.
And he throws the breaking ball, and it's grounded down to Beatty, playing it on the grass. He throws out the speedy Myers. One out. 1-2 coming. And it's driven to left center field, and that's down for a base hit. Nimmo plays it on a hop. Maldonado has just the second hit tonight against Max Scherzer.
Scherzer.
Altuve lunges for the slider and pops it up. Retreating is McNeil, and he's got it, and that's the second out.
You're going to surprise people.
That's looped into left field, and Bregman has the base hit as it lands in front of Pham. That is the 20th. 1-2 coming to Tucker. And he got him with the back foot slider. Side retired. Beautifully done by Scherzer. And was drafted by the Astros from there. And he gets Nimmo on a breaking ball in the dirt. 3 pitches, and Sean Dubin has a strikeout. His first big league batter. And Marte hits it on the ground to Pena at shortstop. And that's the second out. 1-2 coming. And he struck him out. High heat from Sean Dubin. And he throws a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts in his first big league inning, including game 7. Pulled on the ground. Beatty's had himself a nice night in the field. And he throws out Abreu. 1 away. Down in the Cleveland organization, the Astros got him when they traded Miles Straw to the Guardians. It's lifted to deep left. Pham goes back, takes a look, and that's into the Crawford boxes for a home run. And that breaks up Scherzer's bid for a shutout. Yainer Diaz with his 6th home run of the year. It's now 6-1 New York.
That was a bomb.
This rookie's got a very impressive bat. 6 home runs and just 109 at bats.
Hanging slider. It just stayed flat and didn't get it away enough.
In 63 innings of work. That's a lot. Grounded to short, and Lindor moves over in front of it, going against the speed of McCormick, and he gets him. 2 out. Working here. Working here. That's on the outside corner. Got him looking at a fastball. And so Scherzer, for the 3rd time this year, is through 7. Pham and McNeil to follow in the 8th. And Pete lines one. There's the base hit. It'll head toward the gap, and it'll go all the way back to the wall. And Alonso digs for second and pulls in there with a leadoff double. So Pete's back in action. We were talking before about Scherzer's big league debut. That's grounded right at Pena, so Pham can't advance the runner. And Pena throws him out 1 away. 2-2 coming to McNeil. And he lofts that one out to left center. And McCormick is there to make the catch. 2 out. Vogelbach lifts this one toward the left field line. McCormick eases over and puts it away to retire the side. And now he has. Missed away with a fastball. 9 hitter Maldonado. And he struck him out. He threw a fastball right by him. Strikeout number 8 for Scherzer. 1 out in the 8th. 3-time American League batting champion. And he grounds one to third, a chance for 2. Beatty to McNeil and on to first for the 5-4-3 double play. And Scherzer gets through 8 innings for the first time this season. Sean Dubin in his big league debut, working his 3rd inning, and Brett Beatty bangs one up the middle for his 2nd hit of the night. So rookie versus rookie, and Beatty jumping on the first pitch he sees from Dubin. It's on deck, 1-2 to Alvarez. And he checks his swing. He went around strike 3. So Dubin's got the strikeout, his 3rd, and that's the first out in the top of the 9th. With Marte on deck. And Brandon gets one in the air to center field. Myers circles in under it. And that's the 2nd out. And that's lined into left field, a base hit just beyond the reach of Pena. And so Marte has his 2nd hit of the night. That's lifted to left by Lindor. Back to the warning track goes McCormick. Looks up and it's off the wall. In to score is Beatty. Marte will score. As Myers comes across from center field to finally pick it up, Lindor scrapes the left field wall with a double to drive in 2. It's a 5 RBI night for Francisco Lindor. 1-2 coming to Pete, and that goes off the glove of Maldonado, and over to third goes Lindor. And Pete takes up an in ball 4, and the inning continues. So Dubin having trouble putting this 9th inning to bed. 1-2 coming to Pham. And he pulls that one through the hole, a base hit. And that'll bring in Marte with the 9th Met run. Second hit of the night for Pham. He drives in his 28th run. 18 RBIs now in his last 16 games. People can hear what you say. That's pulled through the hole for a base hit. Alonso around third. He'll be held up there as Tucker fires it into the plate. So McNeil has his second hit of the night. And the inning is prolonged. Vogelbach. And the curveball lined into left center for a base hit. Alonso is in. Pham right behind him. It's overrun by Myers in center field. That'll send McNeil to third. Daniel Vogelbach now with a 3 RBI night. He drives in a pair to make it 11-1 New York. In the 9th. 2-2 to Beatty. And the curveball sits high. Oh, it called it a strike. Well, a generous end to the inning from Jacob Metz. And Dubon lines one into right center field for a base hit. Cut off by Marte. He gets it back in. And so Hartwig gives up a base hit to the first man to face him in the big leagues. Mets now have. That's hit past the mound, but right there is short as Guillorme to step and throw for the double play. So Hartwig gets his first 2 big league outs. And Diaz bounces one toward the hole. Cut off by Beatty. Gets it to second in time for the forced play, and the ball game is over. The Mets bang out 11 runs tonight with 2 5-run innings. But of even greater importance, the performance by Max Scherzer bouncing back with 8 terrific innings to hold down the Astros. And the Mets stomped their way to an 11-1 win in the opening game of the series.
Oh, outside of Max's great performance, which Max had to deliver today at this ball game, starting this tough road trip, and he did. Vogelbach with a home run and 3 RBIs, and Lindor the big night, 2 for 5, 5 RBIs, home run.